An aerial view of downtown Boston, our location tonight, gives you a great idea of the beauty of this historic city. Welcome, everyone, to a great Sunday night with the NBA here on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here, joined by our analyst, Greg Anthony, and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. Plus, reporting from the side. Hey, Dave.
Kevin, thanks very much. This is the era of positionless basketball in the NBA. Celtics coach Brad Stevens said, I don't have the...
Thank you, D.A. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Rajon Rondo is out there with Bryant. And it's Howard in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Boston, Walker and Smart, the guards. Brown and Hayward, the duo at forward. And it's Tice in at the 5. Two of the hottest teams, Greg, getting together tonight. This is highly anticipated.
And you know what, Kevin, the trick to winning a game like this, force your opponent to play your style of basketball. That could determine who goes home with the W.
I like that. Outside Bryant. And the Lakers get it back. And that one's good by Davis.
Just so resourceful as a player. Davis gets the job done inside in all sorts of ways. And that's one of them right there, crashing the offensive glass, getting that second chance bucket.
That's a two-pointer from Walker. They grabbed their own miss. Tice. Davis with some nice D. On the wing, Bryant. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Nice shot by Smart.
I'll tell you have to appreciate the confidence of Marcus Smart. At point-blank range, he is an efficient scorer.
Rondo kicks to Bryant. Back to Rondo. Bryant looking over the floor. 6 to shoot. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Well, good night for the defense. Dwight Howard finishes with authority.
The Celtics have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Shot's good by Walker.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
Lakers have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Rondo passes to Bryant. Shoots the 3. It's good from long range. Bryant's got 5 points so far.
80% from the field to start, playing with a ton of confidence.
And Walker kicks to Brown. Passes it to Tice. Left side, Walker. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Boy, you love what this guy is doing right now. He's taking smart shots, shooting a high percentage, starting to cook.
And moving to a star-laden team last year, Walker continued to produce as he always has.
And the scoring average may have gone down, but that was totally expected. This has been a seamless integration of Kemba Walker. Coach Stevens has got to get some credit here. You allow Kemba Walker to play to his strengths, but you also allow him to thrive in the team situation with other talent.
And Davis sends it back.
He's got that huge wingspan, and boy, does he use it well on the defensive end. If Davis is within shouting distance of the shooter, there's a good chance he'll get a hand on it.
The 3 from Bryant, and that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. 8 points for B.
3 of 4 to start. Young fella came to play.
And Walker kicks to Smart. Knocked away. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And there's no denying that Rondo is a wizard with the ball. Exceptional at exploiting holes in the defense.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Cantor checked in for Daniel Tice. Williams comes in for Gordon Hayward. Green, he's checked in for Marcus Smart. And Brad Wanamaker subbed in for Kemba Walker. The Lakers also making some changes. JaVale McGee's checked in for Howard. Markieff Morris comes in for Anthony Davis. And Kyle Kuzma's subbed in for LeBron. The three from Bryant, good on the three-point shot. Bryant's got 11 points.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Wanamaker the pass to Cantor. Brown against Kuzma. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on JaVale McGee.
And Doris, much has been made of Brown's improvement offensively, and rightly so. But when you ask Coach Stevens about him, he always goes back to his defense.
Well, it's never a surprise for the coach.
Boston ends up going with a new group. And here's Bryant for 3. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Walker and Smart, the guards. Then there's Daniel Tice. And it's Hayward. And it's Poirier in at the 4 slot. That's the Boston 5. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, B in that last game against the Rockets lit up the floor. He had 44 points and got there the usual way. An impressive barrage of three-pointers. He put up great numbers in a terrific effort. It's not a game that anyone wanted to miss. And he'll be looking for a repeat performance tonight, Kevin.
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
One of the things I like about this guy, he's able to up the intensity whenever needed, and players really feed off his energy.
Back to Walker. Fires from deep.
And overall, very cold from the outside throughout this first half.
James, that's a 2-pointer. Again, Los Angeles.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Walker against Rondo. Here's Hayward. Buries it down low. Hayward's got his first points of the night.
Well, Gordon Hayward is a special talent, and this guy has got size and speed and handle, and that's a nightmare for a defender.
Smart against Bryant. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
I'll tell you, right now, these guys cannot be stopped.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
Here's Walker. He's coming off a 40-point game against Phoenix.
And let's not forget about the assist. This guy as a playmaker was a driving force for that offense.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
To the inside. And Rondo with the basket on the assist by James. Rondo's got 5 points now this quarter.
How about that? LeBron James always looking for his guys. The court vision, unreal.
Pass to Smart from downtown. Nailed from three-point land. Smart's got his 3rd basket of the night.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Here's Howard, and Howard slams it home.
If you had a question as to how Dwight Howard is up there amongst the all-time leaders in offensive rebounds, that's an example why.
So the Celtics call timeout. They're first. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
Yeah, and that one, unbelievable shooting display, especially from long range. That turned out to be the difference.
Well, and I think what that was a product of was their movement off the basketball. Just tremendous work on the perimeter.
Williams, he's checked in for the Celtics. Brown comes in for Gordon Hayward.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up. How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Tice kicks to Williams. On the wing, Brown. The 19-foot shot, and it falls over the rim and in.
Well, don't you love the way Jaylen Brown is squaring up in the mid-range? This guy's getting his feet under him, his pre-shot preparation outstanding.
Outside, Bryant fires the three. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. Bryant's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Lakers. There's 37 seconds left in the first half. The pass to Brown. Here's Tice. Outside, Walker. Three-pointer. And James pulls it down. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. They lead by 20. That's the most we've seen. Following this game, they hit the road. They'll take on the Knicks in New York. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. You know, B has been exceptional here, guys.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through two quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Checking out the group for Frank Vogel to start the second half. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Bryant is out there with Rajon Rondo, and it's Howard in at the center position. Greg, one of your former teammates, John Starks, would get under a guy's skin on the court. He's like a nuisance, but really opposite off the floor, away from the game.
I'll tell you, Kevin, John's got a heart of gold, and anybody that knows him is going to be a fan of the person. John is as good a friend as I can ever recall having.
And I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
And they're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time D.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, before Jaylen Brown went to the draft, one executive said the Cal Berkeley star was too smart. Brown says, when athletes are also informative, it can intimidate. We get pushback for our outside interests. The whole shut up and dribble movement is big, and I'm a part of that movement. Guys?
Strong story, DA, there. Thanks. For Los Angeles, they have shot 4 of 7 as a team from the line tonight. Several misses earlier.
And really, they haven't been able to differentiate themselves from the free throw line on the season at about 76%.
I don't know how often we can say we get to watch a once-in-a-generation talent, but how lucky are we to watch LeBron do his thing? Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end, but right now, the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
Bryant against Hayward, and finished off by Davis.
And I tell you, he might be the best player in our league. With that reach, you just throw it up around the rim, and he's bringing it home.
Tice kicks to Hayward. Over Rondo. And too long on the shot.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
James wide open. That's good, and it's Bryant with the assist. Bryant's got his 5th assist in this one. Walker with it. 13 points in the game. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Don't you love how physical Jaylen Brown is? This guy is not afraid to draw contact.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
And up to this point on the season, he's set a pace of right around 73% when he gets to the line.
Boston making a switch here. Poirier's checked in. The Lakers also changing it up. Caldwell Pope comes in for LeBron. And Bradley's subbed in for Rajon Rondo. Bryant against Brown. The drive by Bryant, and Bryant slams it in.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Pass to Poirier. Hayward on the wing. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Walker. Boston again missing.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
And remember, Davis played point guard in high school, showing off the vision there with that nice dime.
For Boston, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Brown the pass to Poirier. Walker against Bradley. Hayward outside. The three. Knocks down the three ball. Hayward's got 10 points.
Well, Gordon Hayward's so good in the catch and shoot situations.
Outside Bryant. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. That is no basket. This number 3, he has made 11. Davis against Brown. Passes to Tice. Hayward left side. Launches it. Rebound the Lakers.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And that one's good by Davis.
If there's a list of the best inside scorers in the NBA, Davis has got to be right at the top. When he gets his hands on the ball down low, you might as well just count it.
Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line. Here's Cantor. Dishes to Williams. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Lakers.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so taking a look at their record, a nice milestone they'll be picking up tonight. 30 wins on the year now.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for B.
What a selfless effort tonight. He's done such a great job finding guys in their appropriate spots.
We've got Langford. Williams is out there with Green. Then there's Edwards. And it's Williams at the center. That's the Boston 5. Outside Bryant. Three-pointer. Not going to go that time. And the Celtics going the other way now. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Langford misses. And guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
Bryant against Green. Now here's Bryant. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Olden, this is